class, today we will be continuing our lesson on scientific notations. There's going to be 3 boxes plus an extension at the end. So for our first box, we're going to learn how to multiply and divide in scientific notations. We're going to be starting off with multiplication. So we have 2 times 10 squared times 3 times 10 to the power of 5. So when we're multiplying in scientific notations, we are going to multiply our coefficients together. So our coefficients are going to be 2 and 3. So when we multiply 2 times 3, we are going to get 6. And then we already learned that in the product property of exponents, when we are multiplying an exponent with the same base, which is 10, we can add our 2 exponents together. So that is going to be 10 squared plus 5, which is going to equal 10 to the power of 7. Then we are going to combine our results together, which will be 6 times 10 to the power of 7. So that is how you multiply in scientific notations. And moving on to division, when you are dividing, you are still going to be combining the coefficients together, which is 8 and 4. So 8 divided by 4 equals 2. And because of the quotient property of exponents, we know that when we have the same base, which is still 10, we can subtract our exponents. So that would be 10 to the power of 6 minus 3, which would equal 10 to the power of 3. Okay, and when we combine these results together, we are going to get 2 times 10 to the power of 3. And that is how you divide in scientific notations. Moving on to our second box, we are going to do 6 times 10 to the power of 10 divided by 2 times 10 to the power of 4. So our first step is going to be dividing our coefficients, which will be 6 and 2. So 6 divided by 2 equals 3. And then because of the quotient property of exponents, we can subtract our exponents. So 10 to the power of 10 minus 4, which equals 10 to the power of 6. And then when combining these two, we will get 3 times 10 to the power of 6. Moving on to our next example, this is multiplication. So we are going to multiply our coefficients together, which is 18 and 2. So 18 times 2 equals 36. And then because of our product property of exponents, we can add our exponents together because we have the same base of 10. So 10 to the power of 2 plus 8 equals 10 to the power of 10. And then when we combine these results, it will be 36 times 10 to the power of 10. Okay, great job, class. Okay, so now you are going to try to solve this example. 2 times 10 to the power of 4 times 5 times 10 to the power of 3 divided by 1 times 10 to the power of 2. Okay, so hopefully you first combined these two, which will be 2 times 5, multiplying the coefficient, which is 10, and then because of the product property of exponents, you added the exponents together, which will equal 10 to the power of 7. Combining these two will be 10 times 10 to the power of 7. Okay, and then let's rewrite this out. Okay, we're going to divide our coefficients. 10 divided by 1 is still 10, and then 10 to the power of 7. Because this is dividing, we are going to subtract our exponents, which will equal 10 to the power of 5. So when we combine these, it will be 10 times 10 to the power of 5. And when we look at this, can we simplify our answer? Yes, we can. And so we can simplify this to 1.0 times 10 to the power of 6. And so usually, since we're writing this in scientific notation, we want to include a coefficient still. So that coefficient would be 1.0. Okay, great job. Okay, and so for our extension, we're going to look at this problem. 3 times 10 to the power of negative 4 times 5 times 10 to the power of 7 divided by 2 times 10 to the power of 3 plus 1 times 10 to the power of negative 2. So I want you to think about how would you follow the orders of operation to solve this problem. Okay, so think about this, and we will go over this tomorrow in class. Good job, everyone.